My mother wanted to be a fashion designer when she was younger, and it just kind of seeped into me, and I learned how to sew, and I really like doing it, and I really like making costumes, and I really like designing things. It's just an idea of maybe a projection onto something wearable, so like an everyday piece of artwork that can be projected onto people, if that makes sense. Yes. Like, for me, comfort has nothing to do with it. It has to look really wicked cool. So, if that makes sense. Well, I did a lot of research based around Zelda Fitzgerald, F. Scott Fitzgerald's wife, and the idea of the lost generation. The fact that these people weren't actually that happy. The Roaring '20s was an extremely depressive time period and state, and they masked that by heavy drinking and heavy dancing and political movements. They were able to create something different out of their depression. And it was actually extremely, extremely sad. Like, I mean, you lost a third of the population of Europe due to World War I. And, but you also got these huge movements like futurism and artwork and films like Metropolis that focus on new waves of technology and ways of seeing things, like optical illusions to work in characters into sets. And futurism worked on not the subject, but the movement of the subject. And they wanted to obliterate any forms of history and historical records altogether in order to create their movement. So, if that makes sense.
No, I love it.
The idea of as much futurism that can come from that time period. I wanted to create movement, so there's 2 layers on my dress, one that's sheer and one that's not. So it creates that idea of movement lines, and then asymmetricality that's done heavily. And then I wanted to put in color symbolism because Carl Jung came out during that time, and everybody was heavily using him, especially F. Scott Fitzgerald.
You really did do your research.
Yes, and I mean, like, a lot of people were like, "We'll do The Great Gatsby," and it's like, The Great Gatsby wasn't the 1920s novel. It was a flop when it came out upon publication. And the one novel of his that really encompasses the 1920s would be This Side of Paradise, because when it came out, he became a celebrity, and that everyone considered that to be the novel of the lost generation. Oh yes, I love the theme. When I heard this theme, I made an extreme guttural noise. I was like, yes, that's awesome. This is what I wanted to do, and yeah, it was wicked fun to do it, and I would really like to do it again. This is really fun.
Thank you so much.
Lily Killian.
Lillian. And then what school are you in?
I'm from Savannah College of Art and Design.
Okay. And what year are you there?
I am a freshman. Lily Killian.
Lillian. And then what school are you in?
I'm from Savannah College of Art and Design.
Okay. And what year are you there?
I am a freshman.
Website?
I have an Instagram,
Okay.
and it's at Lillian Killian. So.
So we can follow you on Instagram.
Yes.
At Lillian Killian.
Yes.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.